Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget that Doggy Diamonds No Filter is an actual audio podcast that's on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you do not know how to get to those, just go right to the description box below. Click on the links, they're available. Also, for $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's go. Double duty today. We back. Was on here earlier. Now I'm back. Yes. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening. Hopefully you're not eating. Hopefully you have a good evening. I meant to say evening, but I said eating. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. So, Cash App is pinned to the top for anybody who want to send something in. Cash App is available. It's not a requirement, but if you want to say, yo, you know what? Let me support this dude in all his endeavors in doing what he do. The Cash App is up there, And if you want the PayPal, that's available too. It's all up to you though. It's not a requirement, but the like button is a requirement. You know what I'm saying? So without any further ado, I come back. Nah, stop the music, man. I come back for the second time today. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggy Diamonds. This is Doggy Diamonds TV. As you know, this is Doggy Diamonds No Filter podcast. So what happens is I get to talk about this because I'm from the East Coast. West Coast guys, I don't know if y'all get to talk about this too much because it might be a lot of political stuff, a lot of politics on the West Coast with all this, a lot of street stuff. Not saying that they afraid, but I know it's a lot of politics out there. So I came back today, handled a little bit of business that I needed to handle, but I came back here today to ask. Cowboy took the stand in the Nipsey Hussle situation pertaining to Eric Holder being on trial. Did he break the street code? Yes. He absolutely did. He broke the code. This is a difficult situation for some because it depends on where you're at and how you look at it, right? The code is dumb. The code is dumb. But if you are a civilian, the code would be dumb to you. You don't have to follow no code if you're a civilian. If you're just a witness, you don't have to follow any code. There is no code. You see something, you're allowed to say something. If you're a witness to anything, you're allowed to say anything. But once you take certain oaths and you live by a certain code, you can't break it. As dumb as that shit sound, it sounds very, very dumb, but it is what it is, right? I'm 1,000% a civilian. A civilian, 1,000%. I don't partake in anything criminal. I don't even piss on the street. And sometimes I gotta piss. I don't even piss on the street. I wait till I get home to piss, or I run in some type of local fast food spot and piss. Sometimes I gotta piss. I don't break any laws. I don't do anything illegal. But the fact that I was once out there in the streets and partook in stupidity, I vow to uphold something that I'm telling you is dumb as hell. But I signed up for it. In my ignorance and not knowing any better, I signed up for it. So I don't get to pick and choose when I want to play for this side or play on that side. You don't get to pick and choose. I'm 1,000% a civilian. I don't partake in anything illegal. You say something illegal on my phone, I'm hanging up. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Right? But I can't personally see myself at this working with police, man. They're so sly, they're so tricky, they're so it's times in life that you could be the complete victim and they'll make you feel like they'll make you feel like you the one on trial. You know what I'm saying? They'll make you feel like I've been the victim of stuff before. And because I wouldn't tell, they was mad at me. Seriously. And I'm like, the fuck did I do? I can't help you with the information that you want. You can't tell me what I know. You can't tell me shit. But we're mad at me. So I'm like, damn, y'all coming at me crazy when I'm the one who got fucked over. So, once you play this, I'm a part of a street organization. Once you go and you testify, you got to put, or you can't no longer claim shit. That's just me personally. You have to say, yo, look, I'm out the game. I'm dropping every affiliation I have with that lifestyle. Straight up. I'm dropping every part of that. You cannot address me in that way. You can't give me no handshake. You can't do none of that because you stepped on the other side. Now, it always been criminals against the law against the criminals. Once you're a criminal and you turn on the side of the law, how could you still be a criminal? You can't pick and choose when you're a criminal now. You can't pick and choose when you're a criminal. Now, I will say this. In the emotion, the heinous way that Nip was assassinated, I can understand the emotion of everything go out the window. I'm telling. I can understand that emotion, right? Would I do that? No. But I can understand the emotion of I'm breaking the code. I don't care. My thing is, once you break that code, you got to stay over there now. Because how could we ever trust you that you are going to be, how could anybody that's still a part of the streets trust you that you're not going to tell when they get hot? You know what I'm saying? And I see you 80s, baby. If you follow street codes on 2022, you're a loser. See, that sound good. It sound great. I'm in agreement with you. But you don't pick and choose when you follow the street code. Either you follow it or you don't. Period. You don't say, oh, I follow it, this, that, and the third, and then one day you wake up and say, yo, you know what? It's 2022. I'm not following it. I'm not going to follow the street code. Now, what is the so-called rift? What is the so-called rift between Shitty Cuz and Nipsey? Because Nipsey allegedly said he was a rat. follow me here. Nipsey allegedly said, yo, I'm hearing you a rat. Does not have nothing to do with the street code. He didn't say, hey man, I heard you got a new job, or hey man, I heard they caught you on tape stealing boxes. No, Nipsey was upholding the street code when he spoke to that man, allegedly, right? Now is F the street code when he got killed? So when do you pick and choose when you follow the street code? Because if Nipsey wasn't following the street code, unfortunately, maybe he'll still be alive. Right or wrong. See how you pick and choose? Nipsey was following the street code, right? When he allegedly said, 'cause we don't know what he said. None of us was there. We don't know what he said. But didn't he say to him something about, allegedly said something about him snitching? That's the street code. So if the dude was allegedly a rat, and Nipsey said that to him, and that's what caused the rift and unfortunately his untimely demise, so what is Cowboy now? Now, when we listen to Cowboy, we all want to listen to Cowboy, and I no way I'm here to disrespect Cowboy, but at the same time, Cowboy also says he's a custody. So he's off and on a custody. So we can't take his word as the word. We can't take his word as 100 all the time. Just keep it real with y'all. Where I don't care what hood you from. When a person is a custody, or a former custody, or battle with custodyism, I hope they could get help. But we don't know who's talking. We don't know who's talking. Because where did it come from? But y'all keep saying what he said though. I'm telling you, I don't care what listen, when a person comes from that life, I take what they say with a grain of salt. We don't know when they telling the truth or when they lying. We don't know when they relapse. We don't know. It's just the truth. And that's any hood. That's any hood. I hope the man is clean and sober. I wish him well. I wish him well. But if he didn't say that to him, where's this story coming from? Where's the story coming from? Who is saying that he allegedly called him a snitch and that's why it happened? Where's the story coming from? Think about it. Where's the story coming from? Because somebody's telling the story. Nip can't tell his side because unfortunately he's not here. So we going to listen to Cowboy? Or we going to listen to Shitty Cuz? So if it's favoritism, then we going to say, yo, I'm going to listen to Shitty Cuz. I'm going to listen to Cowboy because this, that, and the third. Who's saying, who's making up the where's these stories coming from? Straight up. We don't know. None of us know what happened. Now, when people type stuff, don't even delete what they saying. Let everybody speak their piece, because I don't care. You could give me a thumbs down. You ain't hurting shit. You still here listening to me, fam. So don't even delete them. They just show how much they be playing themselves and how emotional they are. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing that wasn't plain. I didn't say nothing that wasn't right and exact. I'm not speaking from emotion. I'm just saying in every hood that we're from, when do we listen to smokers or ex-smokers? There's people who say they've been sober for a long time. How do we know? Yo, I've been sober for this amount of years. So, okay, you listen to a person that say they've been sober for 3 years because they said it? That's what we do now? And I hope the man is sober, but from the beginning of this man's untimely demise, all this shit been sounding real fishy, man. Something is up a little bit deeper than what meets the eye. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I can't put my finger on it. I can't. Hold on. Because you could just go, though. That's, I can't put my finger on it. I can't understand, but something is not right. Something is not right. It's so many questions. This person said this. This person said this happened. This is why this happened. So, all right, so let me get this straight. We going to listen to Cowboy. We going to listen to Eric Holder, or we going to listen to the police? Which one of them have credibility? Because remember, y'all was from the beginning, some people were saying, yo, something ain't right with Cowboy. I don't trust Cowboy. So now everybody trusts Cowboy out of nowhere. Everybody trusts him out of nowhere. I'm not dealing with emotion. I'm dealing with what we know. We know that we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, again, all we know at the end of the day, homie is gone. This guy took an oath to the streets. And now he's breaking his oath to the streets. And if that's what you're going to do, and this is for any and everybody, if that's what you're going to do, you got to put your flag down. You got to put your flag down. So, people going to say, the street code is bullshit. The street code is this, that, and the third. The street code, I understand that. I get that. But that's coming from a perspective of somebody who never been on the street. Because I've been on the street, and I think the street code is bullshit too. But I'm never going to act in concert with the police. Straight up and down. I'm not fucking with them. Ever. They have always been the op. Because 1 minute, defund the police. 1 minute, FTP. Then the next minute, you're going to sit there and tell them everything? So which one is it? Is it defund them? Is it fuck them? Are you tired of brutality from them? Or then you sit down with them? I'm not flip-flopping. If you don't fuck with them, you don't fuck with them. When have they ever been in our favor? Do y'all know why they was even started in the first place? Have you ever, you trust them? You trust them? You trust them? Do you know it's people that who told, and they put you in the same jail with the dudes you told on purpose? Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? So look, again, if he's on the type of time where he's like, yo, look, I'm denouncing everything that I was a part of. I realized it was dumb. It cost me my best friend. It cost me my little homie. I give up. I quit. Forget the streets. Forget the code. Forget all of that. Salute. Salute. And he got to, look, again, y'all so bugged out because what is the alleged rift between Nipsey and Shitty Cuz? Because Nipsey was holding the street code. Allegedly, we don't know. But the people who gave us the stories, I mean, their credibility is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, think about it. It don't matter who say what. You don't have to say nothing because the tapes said everything. The tapes say everything. The tapes say everything. At the end of it all, I didn't know that you can have a defense of I was provoked to kill somebody. Because my thing is, if your life wasn't in danger in no way, how do you get provoked to kill somebody and your life wasn't in danger? I don't know how much that makes sense. And then again, like I said, we in a situation to where we got convenient street shit. The street shit is convenient. People pick and choose who's a rat. People pick and choose when they want to say, fuck the street code. People pick and choose. So do you not like 6ix9ine because he's whack, or do you don't like him because he told? Because if that's the case, y'all might as well jack 6ix9ine too. Y'all jacking him too? Y'all jacking Alpo? That's what everybody say about them. But this is what I'm saying. People pick and choose who they want to call rats. They pick and choose who's this is what I'm saying. So if he took the stand, 6ix9ine, and Cowboy took the stand, did we know the whole time that Cowboy was getting high? We didn't know that shit. And I'm just be real with you. Unfortunately, when people get high, that could throw your credibility out the window too. People called T.I. a rat. He was on the stand too. What's the difference between what T.I. did and what Shitty Cuz did? Besides the tips commercial. What's the difference? T.I. man got killed. T.I. man got killed. And T.I. told, listen, T.I. told what happened. But people call T.I. a rat. See how we pick and choose? It is about popularity. It is about who you feeling at the time. T.I. man got killed. So when you look at the tape, Cowboy was right there. See, a lot of shit that just don't make sense to me. Because my thing is, if it's up, you left your man, and the dude came back and killed him, where was you at? And T.I., even when he was on the stand, he never gave nobody up. You know that, right? T.I. never gave nobody up. T.I. never said, I saw what happened. What's his name was again? Rest in peace, Filbert, I believe. He never said, yo, he shot. He never did that. He never did that. But many people took the stand. Many people. And people pick and choose who's a rat, and they pick and choose when they want to say, fuck the street code. Is the street code dumb? Yes, it is dumb for people who didn't sign up for it. Once you sign up for that, you can't say fuck it. If you say fuck it, then you gotta quit. You gotta quit. You gotta straight up and down, yo, I'm off this. I ain't I'm not a part of a street organization no more. I'm none of that. You gotta just you gotta do. I didn't just justify Tip. What the fuck you talking about? Shut up. I justified Tip. I didn't justify him. He took the stand. He took the stand. So, according to the street code, I don't care if you said something or not, you shouldn't have been on the stand. Because that's the street code. You can't take the stand. Unless you're taking a stand for your defense. You cannot take the stand for the prosecution. You will be known as a fucking rat. So I didn't justify nothing. It's just that you don't listen too well. But even when he went on the stand, he didn't say, did you see his testimony, stupid? He kept saying he can't recall. He kept saying he didn't know. But he's not allowed to do that. I ain't justifying nothing. I said what I said. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. Anyway, you're not allowed to sit there and speak for the DA. Even if you go up there and say, I don't know what happened. So he straight up and down broke the code. But then again, look, people will say, yo, he ain't break the code, fuck the code. How could you say fuck the code and you a rolling 60 crib? You know what I'm saying? How you a rolling 60? And then fuck all that. I broke the code for my friend. I get it. But you gotta drop all that now. You gotta give that up. You gotta give that up. And Michael Pierre said the same shit. The realest shit. Stay off the street. I tell y'all that all the time. You can't be a part of the code, sign up to the code, and then when your ass get into a mix, you want to say, fuck the code. Because if somebody told on Cowboy, then he be saying they a rat. And it is codes. It is codes. Bruh, that's 60s business. Man, that's fucking street business. It ain't no personal business. Stay out there, mix y'all. But see, that's the problem with a lot of y'all. Y'all come on this internet shit and y'all tell people what they could talk about. This shit is public. Was it private? Was it private? That's 60s business. How is it? Listen, how is it 60s business when it's on the news and it's all of our business? It's all of our business now. Straight up. It ain't their personal business. It's all our business. It's public information. It's in the fucking news. We ain't talking about something that we heard. We all saw it. This is what this idiot said. Streets ain't public, you lame ass niggas want to be. I don't know who you talking to, right? But if you talking to me, I could get you the fuck up out of here. Because once we all seen something with our own two eyes that was on the news, it's public. Is the trial on TV? Are they reporting it on the news? It's only street business if we bring what we heard on the street publicly. We all seeing it. So how you saw nothing? We ain't see Nipsey get killed? We didn't see Nipsey Hussle get killed? Hold up. A lot of y'all didn't even know him. I actually knew him. I actually knew Nipsey. How many of y'all knew him? Personally. Oh, boy. Anyway. I ain't gonna let the remedial people fuck with me tonight. I know some people come just to talk because they got a mouth. But the tape, I guess the tape is different. I guess what we saw on tape was just bullshit. What are we to believe? What are we to believe? Cowboy doing interviews? You're not from Cali. Oh, so now it's a Cali thing. So now it's a Cali thing. So now it's a Cali thing. But it's on New York television. Is that stupid you sound? You're stupid. You are stupid. You are stupid. And you are a product of them. Because I got to entertain these dudes sometimes. Because I be wanting to show you how remedial people are and why we fucked up as a people. Because we got people like this and how they think. Now they're saying, it's a Cali thing. It's a Cali thing. Okay, so by saying that, it's a Cali thing. Nobody from anywhere else should have had anything to say about 6ix9ine. And my homie got killed in Cali too. Biggie. So I guess that's a Cali thing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Think how stupid y'all are. Like, y'all really kiss somebody kiss you in that stupid mouth? Somebody kiss you in that stupid ass mouth? You kiss your kids with that stupid mouth? You know that stupid could rub off, right? It's a Cali thing. Shit is fucking public. You know what I'm saying? It's public information. It's a Cali thing. That shit is just sad. We fucked up. They killed Pop Smoke. I guess that's a Cali thing too. Stay out of the business because Cali niggas did that. My message is hella counterproductive. I guess you don't listen. And I could tell where you from. Counter hella. Hella these nuts. How about that? You don't listen. And I ain't talking to y'all no more too. Because y'all not even... You adding gas to the fire. Let the 60s deal with that accordingly. Do y'all not understand what I'm saying? How are they going to deal with something and a dude fucking went and took the stand? No. It's already in the courts. I didn't say shit about what's going to happen with shitty cuz. The shit is in the courts. It's on fucking TV. It's on every blog. And now you're saying, stay out of Cali business. So it was a shooting in Buffalo. Don't say shit about that. You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit about what happened in Buffalo. Ah, man. Anyway. But back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by utter stupidity. And again, this is the problem. This is the problem with a lot of our people. So when you say, look, so when you say, right? When you say stay out of it, don't say nothing, that's street code shit, right? That's street code, right? That's the street code. So when do we uphold it? When do we break it? But the same people will come in the chat and say, fuck the Haven for caving. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Fuck the Haven for caving. It ain't one statement you ever saw from the dude. You ain't ever seen one statement from him, but one man said, fuck the Haven for caving. And that's forever that man forever. It ain't been one. He never took the fucking stand, and it ain't no paperwork. But fuck the Haven for caving. And again, like I said, the street code only applies to people who uphold it. You cannot pick and choose when you want to uphold it. If you are a civilian, that's how I started this. That's how I started this. If you are a civilian, the street code does not apply to you. When you see some shit where somebody was harmed and you decide you want to do your civil duty, I cannot say anything bad about you. But when you are a gang member and the whole beef is allegedly about calling somebody a snitch, how do you get back at a snitch by snitching on a snitch? Make it make sense. How was it? Where did it start over? Allegedly, the man was called a snitch. Allegedly. So to get back at somebody that was allegedly called a snitch, you snitch back on him. You know what the streets normally would do? You know what the streets normally would do? What you normally would do is, I didn't see nothing. I didn't say, I don't know anything. And when you catch them, you already know. You already know. Thank everybody for the donations as well, too. You already know. I don't condone. Look, once you see, this is the thing, right? And this is the thing for the youth. This is why this is a teachable moment, and everything is a teachable moment, right? This is for the youth. Just know, little homies, and even some of you big, old little brain homies, when you sign up for some shit, when you take that oath to join that street organization, when you put in this work, when you do this, you don't get to leave. There is no happy endings to this. There is no, the only happy ending where you go out is dead or in jail. You don't get to ride off in the sunset. So the best thing for you to do is stay away from the shit in the first place. That's the teachable moment. You don't get to ride off in the sunset. You don't get to one day say, yo, you know what? I'm just going to tell. You know what? Yeah, I know I put in this work for this long. Yeah, I know I'm a part of this. I'm a part of that. But you know what? Now I'm just going to tell today. You stay away from the shit in the first place. But no, You want to be a part of shit. You want to be this. You want to be that. You want to be that. Yes, you have a choice. Regardless to what you see, you do not have to be a part of it. Okay? And where we're from, when you say I'm not a part of this, people let you rock. Nah, that's the homie. He going to school. Nah, that's the homie. He doing this. It is what it is. First of all, listen, all paperwork that's dealing with a street organization says what? No snitching. No telling. Right or wrong. No telling. Why does it say that? Because they don't know if you're going to tell on your own gang sometimes. You don't get to tell on the op neither. You know that, right? You don't get to tell on the op. If you shooting and we in a shootout and you hit me and I miss you, I'm going to say, oh, nah, he shot me. What about the fact that I was shooting at you too? Oh, that was different. Now we turn into fucking Red from Friday. That was different. You know what I'm saying? Leave the shit alone. Once that shit hit TV, it's all of our business. It ain't no demographic business. It's all of our business. You know what I'm saying? It's all of our business. And you know why? Listen, you know why it's no order? You know why it's no order? Because a lot of this shit that became fashionable now, it became pop culture. That shit wasn't always pop culture. I didn't want to be down with certain shit. I could have been down with anything that I could have been that was available. What I did, I decided to make up my own shit with my people. Am I in the gang book? Absolutely. Been in there probably since I was 13 years old. 12 or 13, maybe 13. But it was some New York shit that we made up that was local. Did it go international? No. Is it? No. Was I out there robbing, stealing, committing violent acts? Absolutely. Am I a civilian now? Absolutely. But I played that dirty ass game. And I don't get to pick and choose when I want to sit with the police and be their friend. Straight up and down. I never trusted them. I never fucked with them. Never fucked with them. Never fucked with them. So what I do? Yo, listen. I'm off all of this shit. I don't got nothing to do with none of that. I'm not never working with y'all, but I also ain't fucking with the streets. So I never get put in a situation where I gotta tell on somebody. I don't gotta tell shit. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. Or word y'all going such and such, y'all be cool. Oh, y'all doing this? Salute. Do what y'all do. Count me the fuck out. You don't pick and choose. You signed up for some dumb shit. Now you in. There is no way out. That's why you don't get in. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look at a kid like 6ix9ine. He came in the culture, thought he was gonna flag, he was gonna have fun. It was cool when he was when he was Frank standing people. It was cool when he was flagging, when he was doing all this shit. It was cool. He put out hits on type of people. He did all types of shit. But the minute they said, hold on, they gonna get your ass too? Oh, nah, I'm telling. I'm telling. Stay the fuck away from all this shit. Seriously, man, you do not have to join no street organization. It is not. You don't look cute. Knowing some special handshake don't make you cute. Wearing certain colors don't make you cute, because if you look, they have been just grabbing everybody to fuck up. Look at the YSL situation. You think everybody gonna stand tall? You think everybody gonna stand tall? You know friends kill each other too, right? You know even within same crews and cliques, friends kill each other, right? So you think it's cool for your friend to kill your other friend? You think it's cool for your friend to kill your other friend? So you pick and choose what friend you gonna tell on? Or when you gonna mind your business? The best thing to do is just leave that shit alone. Because everybody's not built for that shit. Everybody's not built to get put in a situation where, damn, I gotta tell or I not gotta tell. No, you know what? I know I ain't never gotta tell, because I ain't putting myself in no situation where I gotta tell shit. Listen to me. The police are fucking dirty. We all know that. They ain't gonna monetize the video anyway, so fuck it. They're dirty. I told you, if you ever been a victim of a crime, you could have been the victim, and you might want to say what happened, and they make you feel like shit. Like, not really, no. Let somebody break into your car. At one particular time, I remember if your phone got stolen, you had to file a police report, especially if you have Verizon. I just had to take the L. I've never in my life said 911, could I get the police? Never did that in my life. I've called for the fucking fire truck and the ambulance. Y'all don't get afraid around the police? Y'all feel comfortable around them? I don't feel comfortable. I'm just being real with you. I haven't sold even a nickel bag of weed in over 20 years. I still don't feel comfortable. I just can't picture sitting down with them like, yeah, nah. Fuck y'all. I done seen all the dirty shit you do. I done seen them put drugs on people. I seen them beat people ass. I done seen them do some of the most fucking foulest shit. Putting cases on people. My case that I got, I ain't even do that shit. So you think I'm gonna fuck with them and I know how dirty y'all are? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you could get your little punk ass up out of here, because you a little hating ass nigga anyway, first and foremost. And if somebody break in my house, I'ma pop them. So shut the fuck up. Somebody come in my house, I'ma shoot them. That's the difference. Fuck out of here. Little love-hate YouTube ass niggas. 1 minute they cool with you, next minute, fuck off my shit. Somebody come in my crib, I'ma smoke them. And then I'ma stand there and wait for the police to come and say, I killed them because they came in my house. Fuck, I'ma call the cops from if somebody break in my house and I got a firearm. So I'm supposed to sit there with the ratty like, somebody's breaking in my house. Make it make sense. Hold on. You see this shit? That's all I'm gonna show you. I'ma fucking call the cops if somebody break in my house and I got a firearm. You lying. You're gonna call the cops. Don't confuse me with you. Make it make sense. You're lying. If they break in your house, you're gonna What type of bitch ass niggas gonna let somebody break in their house? I ain't gotta call a motherfucker. These niggas is weird. But see, these be the same dudes who make little sneak diss videos about you, say little slick shit, then they come in your chat room and act like it's all good, then go make a little sneak. Just fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Oh, you think you gonna disarm? First of all, what the fuck is your name? Nicholas Mungu. What the fuck is your name? You gonna call the cops after you disarm me? Listen to me. If you think you gonna come in my house and disarm me, I want to see what these hollows look like hitting somebody's flesh. Please come to my house and disarm me. I bet you. Is that stupid shit you say? Mungu, whatever the fuck your name is. See that John Wayne shit you just said? I'm gonna come to your house and disarm you. I'm gonna disarm you. You only gonna have one arm. You just want my attention. You ever seen that meme where the dude tried to teach you how to disarm and he did this and the next thing you know, he was in fucking heaven? That's you, Mungu. That's you. Please disarm me. Please. Please come disarm me. I'm going to call the cops after I disarm you. You watch too many movies, stupid. Just like that dude. You know, if you come in somebody's lawn, you can get smoked, right? I'm going to take you down. I'm going to come in your house. Listen, no. I'm going to break in your house, disarm you, and call the cops on you. But see, look, as a community of people, right? You can see why we in trouble. Look at the mentality. Look at the mentality of so many people. Look at the mentality of some. Look how they think. They got some shit called as a man thinketh. Look how we think. Look how dudes think. Look how we think. Grown-ass men, too, probably got children. How could you be that stupid and have children, though? What are your children supposed to learn? Think about that. You think you're going to come in somebody's house and disarm them and I'm going to call the police after you broke in my house and disarmed me? Anyway. Shit's sad, man. Shit's sad. But think about this, right? On some real shit though. The best way to not to get into a situation where you might have to tell the police is not to be in that situation. Now, had Cowboy had been a civilian who wasn't a part of anything, and he's seen what happened to his man, and he went and told, then that's the thing to do, because you're not a part of none. But once you take an oath to the streets, as dumb as it sounds, because it sounds dumb. As dumb as it sounds. And I know, I agree with a lot of y'all. Straight up and down. The street code is stupid. The streets, all that shit is dumb. All that shit is dumb. Because there's no way out, honestly. And even when you want to get out, sometimes they don't let you out. Sometimes you obligated to the hood. You obligated to the homies. You understand what I'm saying? You almost got to fucking move away. Straight up and down. That's some real shit. So it is dumb in that sense. It is dumb in that sense. But when you sign up for certain shit, you don't pick and choose when it's dumb. Because think about it. When you deal with the street code, you know who more concerned about you in the street code? Your own people. Be afraid if you tell, because they might be acting in concert with you, right? So if you want to tell, they worried about would you tell on them, because what you saw. Boss Moss, whatever the fuck that mean. You just talking at this point? I made all my points already. This is the part of the show where I just talk. If you don't like it, bounce. It's that simple. The street code was put here as a code of conduct. First of all, you don't make no sense. I'm going to be personal and direct with you. You don't know which side you want to sit on. I just said something and then you want to agree with me, but I'm just talking at this point. Code of conduct for who? It's a code of conduct for criminals. For criminals. It's a code of conduct for criminals. You signed up for some dumb shit, and you don't get to pick and choose when you want to chill or I'm telling. If that's the case, 6ix9ine is what he did is cool. Alpo, what he did was cool. So okay. By everybody's standards, fuck the street code. So what is a snitch? What is a snitch anymore? So there's no such thing. If we go, listen, fuck the street code, right? If we gonna say that, right? What is a snitch? Nicholas, I'm not talking to you anymore. You can go away, Nicholas, Mungle. I interviewed Fab. Yeah, I interviewed everybody. Fab being a square, what does that have to do with anything? I'm confused. What are you saying? You're not even making any sense. You just want my attention. Again. There is no street code. There is no street code when people don't want it to be a street code, when it's convenient. Other than that, 6ix9ine is cool. Alpo is cool. It is what it is. Now, to me, you have people who say snitching is only when you tell on your friends. That's what some people say, right? Snitching is only when you telling your friends. If me and you went to rob somebody and I got away and you got caught and you told that I got away, then you a snitch. That's what people think, right? So if you swing on me, and I beat the living shit out of you, and you call the police and say he beat me up, what are you? Because you know who some of the biggest snitch motherfuckers be? So-called street niggas when they take a L. Just really think about that. I done seen some of the roughest, toughest dudes. Yo, the streets, fuck the police, all that shit. Out there marching against the police. But the minute they take a L, Yo, I'm telling. That's why I say, stay the fuck out of the streets. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. You ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. You don't live by no code. You ain't sign up for nothing. You didn't take no oath. You didn't get jumped in. You didn't do none of that shit. Because every street organization paperwork got something against you telling. Every street organization paperwork got something against telling. And again, if you are a law-abiding citizen who's not a part of the fuck shit, right? Who never partook in the fuck shit, if you see something, you cannot be a snitch, a rat. You are somebody who's trying to uphold their community. But if you are a part of a street organization and you was out there selling drugs, you was out there committing crimes, you was out there hurting shit, you can't say when you want to uphold the fucking community, you're a part of fucking it up. It's almost equivalent to people who sell drugs to the community and then come out and give out turkeys. You coming out to giving out turkeys? And you selling crack to everybody? Now you got turkeys to give out? Now Cowboy got every right to say fuck the streets, fuck everybody. I'm telling, he got that right. He got that right. But do you still, so could he still jack a street organization if he told? That's just all I want to know. Can you still be a part of a street organization that tells you no snitching? Can you do that? Can you do that? And again, my whole shit to everybody. Leave all this shit alone for our little dudes. Some of y'all who's a part of street organization. One of the worst things you can do, and this is some real shit. One of the worst things you could do is put people on to the hell that you are part of. If you are a part of some shit that's hell for you, if you are a part of some shit that's been hell for you, that you got to deal with all these politics and all this street shit and all that, the worst thing you could do is say, hey, be a part of this. Be a part of my hell. So for all you so-called big homies and G's, one of the worst things you could ever do is put somebody on to your hell. When a little dude come and say, I want to be, when I used to tell my big homies, I want to be just like you, you know what they used to tell me? Nah, I want you to be better than me. You know how bad they try to prevent me from being a fucking knucklehead because I was gifted and I was smart? But then sometimes in the community that you live in, you do get swallowed up. But none of my older homies they never co-sign my shit. They just always like, yo, if we catch you not in school, we fucking you up. I did mad interviews with Mob James. I did one interview with Mob James, for one. Two, show me Mob James paperwork. So what, I don't even understand what you're saying, and I'm a part of media. So you can eat fucking 15 dicks with a soda on the side. I'm media. I can interview who I want. So when Diane Sawyer interviews Jeffrey Dahmer and he ate black people, do you say that shit to Diane Sawyer? What are you saying? I'm confused. What are you saying? Make it make sense. I interviewed him one time. On my platform, yeah. That was before the paperwork came out. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Do we got to look at the date? When did the paperwork come out? Alleged paperwork come out. When did I interview him? Make it make sense, because y'all like to talk. I got receipts for everything. If you watch me and you be here, I got receipts for everything. I don't just shoot from the hip. Shit be real. So, being that you said that, before I get you up out of here, let me prove something to you really quick. Let me prove something to you. Hold on. Let me prove something to you. Across your channel. Hold on. Let's do it together. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here. Let me share the screen with you. Let me share the screen with you. Hopefully it's low right. This is all from the same interview. This is the inaugural episode. What's the date on that? What's today's date, and how long ago was that? Huh? Make it make sense. How long ago was that? When did alleged paperwork come out? Huh? No, because it ain't about me being on trial. You making stupid ass accusations, and again, an uncontested lie starts to look like the truth. So cut it. How long ago was that? Oh, where's Kareem at? This nigga be acting. Okay, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna get you up out of here. Y'all want to know where Kareem is at? Kareem has a channel. I won't be seeing y'all on there. So get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. This is easy. Something I did 3 years ago. Anyway. Before I go, let's have a teachable moment. Let's have a teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? Babyface Lokester, you could be saying that. I'm not from the West Coast. I'm from Brooklyn. I don't know no politic of anything on the West Coast. I don't know. So if anybody's saying somebody's a snitch or a rat over there, I don't know nothing about that. Don't know. And all that shit just came out this year, allegedly. So, fuck do I know? But, back to the teachable moment. Let's make it make sense. Let's tie it all in. Let's make it make sense. Fact of the matter is, in these situations, the best way not to be in this situation, before you think it's cool, because it might enhance your rap career, before you think it's cool, you're going to think it's going to enhance your rap career. Before you think it's cool, it's going to enhance your status in your neighborhood. Before you think it's cool, you might get a little bit more girls or whatever the case may be, right? This is what you need to do. You need to think about, hold on. I'm joining something. I'm a part of something. I want to be a part of something. But how much of this shit is going to be a part of me? Do I get to turn it off? Am I in this shit for life? Good, bad, and different? What if one of these dudes slapped my mother? You know what I'm saying? You always have to think. So it was times that throughout my neighborhood, it was different people doing different shit. And I was always like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. I don't fuck with them. I don't have to I ain't gotta be cool to be a part of what they doing. Nah. I don't fuck with them. That don't make my status bigger or anything like that because of who you roll with. You make your status big when you stand as an upright man and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, listen, the wildest shit. Your hell of the streets. For example, my little cousin, how much of a failure would I have been if my little cousin was like me, that was the idiot, or like his father? My little cousin made me the most proudest when I took him to Guitar Center to get his equipment. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me the most proudest. It made me proud when I see him as a good father and taking care of, he always got his sons. That's what make me proud. I wouldn't be proud if he was gangster and he got busy and everybody knew. That shit wouldn't make me proud. I'd be like, damn, I failed. One time, we was going to see a homie in prison, and he was one of the only people with a license, legit license, right? One of my other homies is like, yo, he could drive us. And you know what I said? He not driving to the jail. He don't got nothing to do with this life. He not driving us to the jail, because even if you go to the jail and you visiting somebody, you still got to go in jail. You still, even on the VI, getting treated like an inmate. He ain't got nothing to do with this. We keeping him away from all of this. So when he walk around and he get a lot of respect and people say, yo, 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 and he say, damn, you and my father know everybody. I say, yo, we did certain shit, so you never have to do it. We did, sir. We was a part of dumb shit. We did it so you don't have to do it. So you don't got to be a part of this shit. We don't want this from you. He not going to jail. They ain't going to search him and treat. Why does that, like, doing us a favor? No, we just so happen to have a homie in prison. That's our thing. He ain't got nothing to do with that. He don't even know him. Yo, let him drive. No, because see, my thing is, when some of my homies had their little nephews and they was passing liquor to them and all that shit, I was like, yo, that shit ain't cool. What we doing is the hell that we're in from this hood, stupid street shit that we signed up for. You don't pass that shit on. You don't pass that shit on. You don't say, oh, he just like me, or he got my attitude. That's why when you see somebody like T.I., who's a alleged street guy, and you see his son, perfect example, and I'm going to end it on this. That's why when you see T.I., who's an alleged street guy, and you see his son acting a goddamn fool, that's the disappointment. Shorty, you grew up with a silver spoon. You don't know what a roach look like. You don't know what mice look like. You don't know what pissy elevators look like. You don't know none of that shit. But look how you act. You know why? Because your father think that shit is cute. Your father think that shit is cute. Your father think that shit is cute. And look how you turning out. Your father also took the stand. So if his daddy took the stand, your son could be hot-headed. Your son could be defend himself, defend his family. But when you see your child being an asshole out there, you don't take up for them. You don't be like, why you out there arguing with short order cooks? Fuck you doing in Waffle House anyway? Ain't you shouldn't be somewhere eating caviar, drinking champagne? Make it make sense. See, some of us are responsible for the fucking deviants and demons that's out in the street, because a lot of the kids that's out there doing the dumbest shit is your children. Is your children. And truthfully, all these children is our children. All of them. But some of them, yo, You have some children, you have some children that you can say hot in the conviction of your voice, they could back away. Then you have some children that's going to touch that. They got to learn how it is. Fortunately for me, I didn't have to learn what hot was the hard way. But some of my friends did, and they're dead. They're dead. They're dead before they have facial hair. You know what I'm saying? Before they have facial hair. So the best thing that I could do is not have them like me. Y'all can't survive some of these traumas. Y'all on drugs, y'all on liquor, y'all on pills, y'all on all types of shit. Y'all suicidal. Look at, unfortunately, look at Young Thug right now. Talking about he ready to hang up on some of his songs. He rapping, talking about he's suicidal. Now you suicidal? But you was on all types of taps, saying certain shit that you had no business saying, doing all types of shit. Now you suicidal? So fuck your kids, fuck your family, right? Fuck everybody. You ready to just give up. That's what I'm saying. You have time to think before the acts. You got time to think before the act of anything. I ain't fucking with that. Say what you want about me. Matter of fact, some of the people who try to provoke you and take you to the other side is pieces of shit. That's one thing about me. I swear, I've been so fucking hard-headed when it comes to shit. I did not succumb to peer pressure. Only peer pressure that I succumbed to is I stopped playing my video games the way I wanted to, and I stopped watching wrestling the way I wanted to, because it just had too many males around me that was saying, you got to go outside. You can't be in the crib. You can't be a nerd. Now nerds are the richest. Wrestling is $1 billion industry, and so is video games. Shit, imagine where I would have been. Good thing I got bit by the music bug, but when I was doing music, music was being done to keep you out of the street. It wasn't being done to go in the street and talk about street shit in the music. It was a little different. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But being in Brooklyn, I was a product of a fucking environment. You know what I'm saying? I was a product of what was just going on. And again, guilty by association in many situations. Shit was just fucked up for me. But I wasn't going to pass that to nobody who came after me. All my little cousins and all that, they ain't fucking, they know how to fight, but they not street guys. Take your ass to school. Go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Do this. I ain't fuck. I'm gonna be like, yeah, my little nephew get busy. He busts his gun, and I'm proud of that shit. Think about that. You proud because your nephew is a shooter. Your nephew cut mad people. My uncle hit me one time. And my uncle said to me, yo, I need to talk to you. Yo, your cousin is home, which is his son, my first cousin. Your cousin is home, and he's doing music now. And he want to get with you. Yo, he just did 10 years on his head. He got his mind right. What? He just did 10 years on his head. He got his mind right. That nigga don't got his mind right. He was just in jail for 10 years. Fuck are you talking about? He don't got his mind right. 10 years? Nah. That nigga need to get acclimated to society for a little while. He's definitely institutionalized. That nigga probably waking up at 5 a.m. Straight up. That nigga don't got his mind right. Let's leave that shit alone. But this is the mentality. But my uncle's institutionalized. Yo, get up with him. He want to do music. He got his mind right. He just did 10 years. That nigga don't got his mind right. That nigga probably getting up at 5 in the morning. He's institutionalized. And you pick and choose. See, this is the thing, right? We keep forgetting. We keep forgetting that, yo, we got choices. And what happens is we let people make choices for us. We let society make choices for us. And we let pressure make choices for us. You don't got to fuck with nobody who you don't want to fuck with. You do know that, right? You don't have to fuck with nobody you don't want to fuck with. You don't even have to answer your phone. Yo, my phone ring every day from people. And I don't even answer my fucking phone. You know why? Because I already predetermined what you're going to say to me. I don't need to be talking to 20 people a day because it's certain people that lead a certain lifestyle that I don't even lead that shit no more. What the fuck are we talking about? People say to me all the time, yo, you don't answer your phone. What the fuck do you want? You know you can text that, right? You know you can text that, right? Straight up and down. So many individuals have wasted their life in prison. So many people have wasted their life trying to uphold some shit that don't matter. So yes, fuck the street code. But you can't say that when you get caught and you want to tell on somebody. Now, if you go to prison and you do your time in prison and you say, yo, you know what? I did my time. I paid my debt to society. I want to turn over a new leaf. Fuck this street code. That shit is killing our community. Fucking with the kids. I no longer subscribe to that lifestyle. Then cool. Salute to you. But you can't be in it 1 minute and then say, yo, I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling when it's convenient. That ain't the way out. Yo, you know what? If I get caught, I'm just going to tell. That ain't how that shit work. Because if you didn't get caught, you still be with it, right? Now, another political thing that ain't going to go deep into, but just really think about this, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. In order to be a part of shit, right? Street organizations, you gotta hurt somebody. I don't, or either you get fucked up or you hurt somebody, right? Somehow, some way, some crime is being committed. So you committing a crime. This shit is just deep. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm insensitive to any individuals who join this shit, right? Who join street organizations because they really didn't understand the full gist of what it was, right? Sometimes you don't understand. The street organizations start with, yo, it's 10 of us, we all together, blah, 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 we do this, that, and the third, and then the 11th person come with some bullshit. But he a part of what y'all a part of. You know what I'm saying? He a part of what you part of. And then you got to embrace sometimes a piece of shit because he rep what you rep. And we all supposed to be together. But then he's a piece of shit though. Because I got dudes that I don't even talk to this day. That's why I don't subscribe to a lot of shit. Because there's some people that be all for one for all. But then one say, hey, I'm all for me. Fuck y'all. So I'm still supposed to be affiliated with this piece of shit? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on all this shit. And then when you bounce, right, and you leave all that shit alone, they mad at you. They mad at you. But you want to be in the hood doing dumb shit. And I want to mature. Like, man, this shit's stupid. I know, listen, I know niggas who still drink 40 ounces of beer. Dead ass serious. I know dudes who still drink beer. 40 ounces of St. Ives in Old English in 2022. Am I supposed to still drink beer with y'all and I didn't fucking drink since 2002. I'm still supposed to drink beer with y'all. I'm still supposed to be amongst this shit when I have foresight and vision to be different. So now I ain't hood no more. I ain't from the street no more because I grew up and I realized this shit is fucking dumb. And all I really did, once I got knowledge of self, all I really did was hurt more than I helped. But you still want to be out there hurting? And being I don't subscribe to dumb shit no more? I'm this, that, and the third. I just gotta stay away from people. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, if this was the turning point of his life, where he say, yo, look, this lifestyle, the shit that I was on, the way I thought, the type of shit that I was on, cost me my little homie, it ain't worth it, then we gotta salute that. But you can't be somebody who goes and break the shit that you live to uphold and still want to be on that side. So do y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah, just fuck the street code. But you can't be somebody who broke the code that you took to uphold, and that why this whole shit started in the first place because of accusations against this man, snitch, and then you go take the stand, and then you come back outside and be cussing people. Don't make no sense. He do got a right to change. He do got a right to say, yo, fuck that. I ain't with none of that no more. Yo, that shit cost me my little homie. This lifestyle, this whole shit. Look what it cost me. Cost me time in prison. I succumbed to drugs. I succumbed to all of this shit. Yo, you know what? Fuck all this. I ain't with none of that shit. I'm out. Because that shit hurt me. Listen, don't even address me or none of that. That shit real. But if you gonna come back outside and still be doing the shit, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can't pick and choose. We can't pick and choose when we gonna tell, when it's in our favor. When we take a loss, we can't tell. Now that's the casualty of the shit you signed up for. Seriously. That's the shit you signed up for. And again, in every street organization paperwork, I'm pretty sure it's a little line in there about snitching or telling. And if you take a L, you gotta let the streets handle it, right? Ain't no running to the police. Ain't no fucking, okay, we lost, so I got the law on my side now. No. That's not how that shit work. In this lifestyle, it's casualties. You know what I'm saying? In this lifestyle, it's casualties. And again, the street code is some shit that got us fucked up. But some dudes uphold it when it's, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, before we go, Bloods and Crips are scared to go after the KKK. Where the fuck is the KKK at? Are they in your neighborhood? Because when y'all say that shit, or George Zimmerman's still working around, who saw George Zimmerman? I be a little confused when y'all say things like that. You act like George Zimmerman is that motherfucking Publix or something like that. And hey, it's George Zimmerman. Why do y'all say shit like that? I'll be glad when Rico pick up the KKK. Why do y'all say I don't see the fucking KKK rapping about stupid shit? I don't see the KKK on fucking Instagram throwing up signs and I don't see them doing that shit. So I be confused when y'all say shit like that. When is Rico gonna pick up the KKK? You know when they gonna pick them up? When they do dumb shit on the phone, when they do a lot of stupid shit in the public, they gonna get picked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. Yeah, y'all doing this and George Zimmerman is still walking around. What the fuck y'all act like that nigga was in the Barclays Center or something? Nobody sees that nigga. And if you really feel like that, why don't you go do something? Don't pass the buck. They don't do nothing to the KKK. Say that to the KKK in prison. The motherfuckers is in jail too. What do you think the Aryan Nation is? That shit is just weird. Motherfuckers be like, that's what they tell you. Motherfuckers is in jail too. But I stayed on here longer than I should have, than I wanted to. The best street code is no code. The best way to not have to uphold anything that you think is dumb or then one day you want to say fuck is not to do it. You sign up for some shit. You can't pick and choose when you want to sign out. And when you do sign out and you do certain shit, you're going to get called a name. That's it. That's it. If Cowboy was just a homie, a childhood friend that grew up with him, we ain't gonna look at him different, but he's not. He's a member of a street organization. They got codes and conducts. And y'all keep saying, yeah, people outside and all that shit. Listen, man. Again, all I want, honestly, and I will respect, and even if I could talk to that man, all I want for that man is few things. For one, stay clean, right? Because when you're not clean, you don't got no credibility. That's one, right? Two, denounce that lifestyle. Seriously. Denounce that lifestyle. Denounce all that shit. Like, yo, look. This lifestyle, the way I thought, the pain, because I seen him on No Jumper talking about how many times he went to prison. I seen all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen all that shit. He went to prison for this. He did. I seen all that shit. We can't pick and choose. We can't move the goalposts. Yeah, you know what? I'm part of all of this shit. But being that I take the L, I'm telling. The game ain't changed, only the players, and the players is trying to change the game. You can't change the game. You can't change the game. The game is the game. Because every now and again, shit get a little off kilter, and then you got people who want to come back and uphold certain shit, and then they wash all of them people out. You know what I'm saying? See, people start saying the streets is a myth when they don't want to be a part of the street shit no more. See what I'm saying? And I understand what Troy Ave is saying a little bit, but the streets can't be a myth if you got bricks in your backpack. I know what he's saying. I did a build on this before. I know what he's saying. I know what he's trying to say. He's saying what I'm saying, how people pick and choose when they want to uphold the street shit, another time they turn a blind eye. I get it. I be talking about some other shit in the chat. I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about, but I'm tired. I'm going to get some rest. Yeah, I enjoy the rest of y'all night. The streets is real. The streets is real. If the streets was a myth, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't be dead. Nipsey Hussle would be here. Streets is real. But when they uphold the street code, that's when they want to say it's a myth. People pick and choose. Again, denounce all that shit you was a part of. You can't keep claiming the shit that was destructive if you're going to work with the police. That's the real, I don't even know. Yo, you can't keep claiming shit that was destructive especially if you partook in it, and then say, but I'm telling.